let this dude real quick get this shit on. That's what I gotta get, some one play touchdown.
Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Let's go. Right now.
Richardson going right to the air. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tony Pollard, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee, as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Indy offense at
Playing the Colts, I'm about to big shot of him. He threw a pick first play.
Exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves.
Yeah, he just lost fucking 77-21, so I already know I'm a beater. I'm gonna run a clock out. I don't feel like playing, dude.
Starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
Yeah, he just threw another pick. Fucking Vita Vea ran a pick six back. I should have went down after one, got my running back stat.
Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Off a touchdown.
Yeah, they hit them quarterback.
If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away, as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Pierce in motion left. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Here's Richardson to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball. One that they were...
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tony Pollard. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin.
I'm ready flooding him, Buddha. You probably could beat him, bro. You're going to blow him out.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. From a couple yards deep.
If you get one more rushing touchdown, then I'm going to start passing on him, build my passing set, my QB.
Down inside the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Mayfield down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Palmer. Touchdown number 15 of the year. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big this early, but that's the spot there. And my goodness, another interception. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Mayfield now on second down. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
I wouldn't be surprised this dude quit, Buddha.
Second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Buccaneers have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Yo, 35-0 first quarter. You quit the game. You can still quit the game. You can quit the game and lead the lead. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting all these stats for nothing probably, bro. I don't know, man. He threw a pick every draw so far. My shit feel like it's lagging. This nigga lag switching me. Like, what my shit bugging out right now. Hopefully he just start running the ball. Fuck it.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
So that bullshit from a mile away.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. On the option left, Richardson. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
It's not over, you know. Why are you giving up?
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Richardson going on 4th down. A short
How the fuck you get smoked by a tight end?
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. A handoff running left is Dobbins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Getting to him for the loss there, that's Kalijah Cansey. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
On 2nd down, a run to Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Following the interception, Mayfield. That's dumped off to Pollard. So he stopped for no gain, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Mayfield. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him a first down. To throw, Mayfield. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. From the red zone now, Mayfield. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jordan. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Brevin Jordan, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bucs continue to pull away here in this first half.
Buddha, I'm fucking busting his ass, dude. Julio did what?
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it is 42-0.
Oh, shit.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And we'll see a return.
He caught you slipping.
And in hindsight, probably should
Caught him slipping and shit. A lot of cats catch me slipping all the time. They don't be realizing these shits be fucked up sometimes. I'm in a game right now, franchise game.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
Yeah, I'm playing a franchise game.
I think it's time to call your playmakers to.
And my goodness, another interception. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety.
Oh, we in franchise league. We play with users.
That you have to hold the safety, and you do that with
your
movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders.
This actually your boy league too. Your boy Goons run this league.
He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
But there ain't much to see here. This shit over.
And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
But you gotta send him the link. No, I'm in the middle of the game, so but you can send him the link.
That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's
I'm in the middle of the game, man. I put all that up normally before the game.
Mayfield to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run forward with Pollard. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Here's Mayfield. He finds his man, Pollard. Touchdown! Tony Pollard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Buccaneers are pouring it on. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Richardson to throw off play action. And his throw here is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Back to the air with Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Let's go now.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Palmer on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bucs extend their lead yet again. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Dude, I'm beating a nigga 56-0 first half, bro. Still got 2 minutes in the second.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier. Well, he certainly liked what he saw.
She probably already cheating.
His primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his
She probably already cheating, bro.
Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he is going to lose yardage here. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Right now, I'm just wondering where they turn on offense, Charles. I know we're not in the 4th quarter, but 2nd quarter haven't scored and struggling to move the ball.
I don't think they abandoned the run game totally, but maybe you change up your tempos. Maybe you go a little bit faster, try and catch them back on their heels a little bit to try and accomplish what you want to get done.
But they're going to wrap him up.
Shit, they're going to break the fuck up.
Well short of a first. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably.
They can still separate.
It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. And now they're in the hurry up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield going for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Palmer on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bucs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A final shot before the half, Richardson. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that play, but he could not pull it in. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Oh, they won.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And that one too wide and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Here's 2nd and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. And there's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. 1st and 10, it's Richardson.
But Buddha, what Drake fucked up though, you know what Drake fucked up? When Kendrick baited him with that N-word shit, bro. Like, you half white. You half white, dude. You can't just sit there and throw that shit around like in a joke. After your mother told you not to say it. And he played audio with his mother telling him not to say this shit. Like, you are half white, dude. Technically, you are half white. So to sit there and make fun of it like that. But the thing is, you can't sit there.
Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well. That's tremendous field position.
Yeah, he's black too, but your mother is white. After your mother told you not to do something, come on now. Mama said no. You hear grown ass man though.
Now a 2nd and 10. Mayfield. He's going to look deep down the field. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Trey Palmer. 46.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. You don't remember the Grassy? You don't remember the Grassy?
6 points. McLaughlin for the extra point.
He put on that black culture shit to make his money, but in the Grassy, he was white as fuck.
And the lead grows even larger.
He wasn't into the black culture in the Grassy. Nigga, that was starting his career.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
You could, because it make him money. Black people make him money. That's why. You go where your bag take you, right?
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Yeah, realistically.
The Colts come to the line.
I mean, I think it was a for
well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it.
Yeah, I think they both. Honestly, I think it was a good beat for what we had in a long time. Like,
I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
On third down, here's Richardson. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. They're trying again. Escaping the pressure right. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on fourth down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs.
Who are you talking about?
Mayfield on first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Mayfield looks to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Mayfield down. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him.
Man, this controller got all fucked up.
His talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They're going to look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Touchdown! Tony Pollard, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers just continue to roll.
Who?
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead grows.
He probably would. Drake. They both. I'm not gonna say he bigger, but I'm gonna say they both reached that territory. I'm not gonna say he bigger, but I'm gonna say they both reached that territory.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
You got to give Pop his respect in the game, bro, for what he did for the game.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
That's like cats. That comparison is like, to me, that's the same comparison like niggas be saying LeBron is better than Jordan. No. Get them boys both their flowers, bro. They both deserve their flowers, man.
The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Richardson on third and short. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Play action. Now Richardson. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. That hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Now Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
But could women appreciate rap like men do?
Here's Richardson to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Richardson out of the shotgun. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
From the shotgun, Richardson. That complete to Downs. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And quickly, they get to the line. Pierce in motion left. Now it's Richardson. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Rig alert. 19 tight. Go.
Dobbins is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Pierce in motion left. They'll try to run with Dobbins. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. And he'll be brought down at about the 4. He didn't get in, nowhere close. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 49 yards. To throw, Mayfield. The Charles are still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well,
Why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
There he goes left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
132 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the...
And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Buccaneers add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down.
And my goodness, another interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. 23 yards, the final tally. Mayfield to throw it. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes back against you? On those days where someone can run it up on you, do you handle it the way that you expect your opponent to? If so, keep doing your thing.
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on. But apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And he's going to be taking
Buddha, you see that score, bro?
the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game,
Going for
a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
A short throw pulled in by Woods.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chance.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Chris Godwin with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Buccaneers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Following the touchdown,
Buddha, I got it, Buddha. 100-0. Yo, freestyle, I'm beating the nigga 100-0.
So we will start here at the 25.
Yo, this is the first time I ever beat somebody 100-0, bro. Yeah. I definitely wouldn't have did this to you. I can tell you that for sure.
Off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
This nigga got 10 interceptions.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I don't think I ever in my life beat somebody this much. To 0? I scored 100 before, but never to 0.
For him, I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confidence.
Yeah, he probably about to score. I got to get up and go piss, man. I'm going to have to play my CPU for a little bit.
On first down, Richardson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2nd and 10. And Richardson looks to throw once more. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Are you playing your league game too? And this league, Buddha, or the other one?
Let's move on. Let's not watch the game tapes from this
shit, I'm gonna come watch it after this. I got pissed though, like a motherfucker.
Like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was
and my goodness, another interception. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. That one goes for 30 yards. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that was
Fuck, I
incomplete, has
gotta
been
piss.
really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Now Mayfield.
Throw left side, taken in by Palmer.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. That's again complete to Palmer.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter and a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess
Buddha 114-0.
because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm a big believer in 110%, but it's certainly a
Yeah, no.
doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Bucs come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. And then the defense jumped up and said, hold it. We're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
So for the Bucs, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.